everybody. This is Chloe Zalembo for Wayland Sports Broadcasting, and today I'm here with my guest, Alex Shiffler. Now, Alex, you're a synchronized skater. What is the difference between that and regular figure skating?
So figure skating is typically one or two people on the ice. So like solo, like what you see on TV usually, is just one skater, and then pairs and ice dance are with two. And so synchro is now with usually 16 skaters on the ice, and we all skate together, which is different than just having one person on the ice.
And how'd you get into it?
So I started skating when I was probably about like 3, just at a club in Acton near where I live, and I just had learned to skate. And then I decided I wanted to become more serious, so I moved to a club that was in Boston at the time, the Skating Club of Boston, and I joined a team there. And then I did that for 4 years. It was synchro. I really enjoyed it. It was great for my starting off. And then I wanted to kind of do a team that was more competitive, so I went to another club called Hayden Synchro, which is the club I'm currently at. And it's also now out of the Skating Club of Boston, but it's in Norwood. It's no longer in the Boston area. So now I train at the Skating Club of Boston with my team, the Lexettes.
Okay. And what is your practice schedule like with your team?
So we practice 4 days a week and sometimes 5. So we do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. And usually it consists of 2 to 3 hours on the ice and then about an hour off the ice. So that could be just running through the program off the ice, or fitness we have, and sometimes we have ballet or other types of dance to help with our skating on the ice. So yesterday we had an hour of off ice, which was with my coach, and he just runs through the timing, the drills, and then on the ice we had 3 hours. So I was at the rink pretty late last night.
So you dedicate a lot of time to it.
Yes, I do.
Because you're so dedicated and you're skating at a high level, have you gone out of state or even out of the country for competitions?
Yes, I have. So the Lexettes is a junior level team, and the highest level is senior. So junior is right below it. And last year I traveled nationally. We went to California. We had a competition at our home rink. We went to Detroit as well. And then, and we also went to Peoria, Illinois. And then internationally we went to Salzburg, Austria, Milan, Italy, and Angers, France.
That's really cool.
It was very
going
cool.
all over the place. And what was your biggest achievement? Was it going out of country like
Yes.
that?
So it's achievement to make Team USA just in itself, and then we also made the world team, which was something that none of us expected. It's basically the top 2 US teams go to the World Championships, which was in Angers. So leading into the season, we knew we were going to 2 internationals. So we went to Austria and then Milan, and then we actually won the competition in Milan, which was out of our, no one believed that we could do it. So we won that competition, which then led us to go to the Worlds, which was in France.
Okay, so you are on the USA team. Is this something that you want to continue after high school, or at least as a side thing, or do you want to do it as a career?
So I'm not completely sure. Right now, synchro isn't a career, I guess you want to say. It's kind of still not as popular as other skating, so I couldn't necessarily do it as a career. There are a few teams, or a few colleges that have teams that are compete nationally. Not many of them compete internationally. I could continue at my club, but it's not included in school, so I'd have to balance college and skating on the side, which I haven't really decided quite yet if I want to do.
Would you be willing to switch over to regular figure skating if it came to that?
I don't know. It's just, I think there's colleges that have skating clubs, which I could do solo skating on my own, which I think I'd be willing to do. But I wouldn't be competitive as a solo skater. I'm not at the level that I would need to be to do that.
What made you want to go into synchro? Because that is something that I only recently learned about. So what made you choose that over normal figure skating?
I just really enjoyed the team aspect. That's what everyone says, but it's genuinely true. I just loved coming to practice and seeing so many people and just interacting with so many more people. And I knew that I always wanted to do a team sport, so synchro just seemed like the perfect opportunity. I love skating, obviously, and just having the combination of team and skating was something that I just knew I wanted to do, and I could see how much I could improve, because a lot of the times it's hard for solo skaters to really be successful at like a high level. Like there's just so many, where synchro is kind of more, there's not as many teams, and could be more opportunities for you if you wanted to dedicate your time to that.
Yeah. What would you say is the more challenging aspect? Would you say there's a lot of like physical challenge and also a lot of mental? Or do you think they both have a factor in skating?
Yeah, I definitely think they have a factor. There's a lot of pressure put onto us by coaches and other teammates, so that's definitely hard mentally. And then physically, obviously, we're training a lot, 20, 25 hours a week, and that's just a lot physically. We have to make sure we're always stretching, always keeping active when we're not even training. So that's hard physically. And then again, just mentally, it just can be very challenging to keep going. And yeah.
So you mentioned that you spend a lot of time at the rink, and how do you balance that with schoolwork?
Yeah, so I typically on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're usually at the rink from like 6 to 10 p.m. And yeah, and it's it's far drive for me. Like with traffic, it can take up to an hour. So I really am gone like all afternoon. So on on like Mondays and Wednesdays, I usually just try to do like all my work. Like I'll try to plan out like what I need to do. And then if there's stuff that like I know that like my math homework, usually like we just get the day of class and just do the next day. So usually I'll have that time, like some time to do that. But then other stuff that I know, like usually my psych homework I get Monday and then it's due like Friday or whatever, then I'll just get it done all Monday night. So then I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week.
Okay, so like your organization has been pretty good?
Yeah.
You haven't struggled too bad?
No, I mean it's hard, but I manage it pretty well. I think I organize all my time well.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Yeah,
this has been really great. This is Chloe Zalumbo with Alex Shiffler for Women's Sports Broadcasting. Thank you and have a good night.